took her to the doctor because you said that Jennifer had brought her back with bruises.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you talked to the doctor and asked about the bruising, correct?
Is it Layla or Millie?
Either girl.
It's Millie.
Did you talk to the doctor and asked about the bruising?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
It's possible.
It's possible. Is it possible, ma'am, that you did not go to the doctor on June 29th?
Ma'am, one thing about me, I have eyes for details and I do pay attention to details. Any child that's been placed in my home, if they have a scratch on the finger, a scratch on the eyes, on the toes, it is my job to report it, document it. If it calls for a doctor visit, that's what I did.
Okay. So on June 29th, just so that I'm clear, you took Millie to the doctor because of a bruise?
It's a possibility. I could not recall the dates.
Isn't it true that you did in fact go to the doctor, but you never mentioned bruises? Isn't that true?
You're telling me what I know is true or not, or you're asking me a question?
I'm asking you a question. Isn't it true that you took her to the doctor, but you mentioned nothing about bruises?
When I took her to the doctor examined her. If there was a bruise, he would find it.
So if he didn't find a bruise, then what you're saying is not true, correct?
No. If there is a bruise, he would find it.
But if there wasn't a bruise, then what you're saying is not correct.
Well, obviously, if there wasn't a bruise, he wouldn't find it. But if
I'm
there
just
is
asking you a
one,
question, ma'am.
I understand, but I'm just letting you know, if there is a bruise, it won't be invisible. He will find it.
And if he didn't find a bruise, then it would mean what you're telling this jury is incorrect.
No. One thing I do not do is lie. I have no reason to.
Actually, you went to the doctor for vaccinations, not for a bruise. Isn't that correct?
So then you know that. So why are you trying to tell me that I go for a bruise?
So you didn't go for a bruise, did you?
Stop trying to trip me up. It won't work.
Now, Miss Jennifer, apparently, according to you, told you that Miss Banks did not like the fact that Millie was living with a black person, correct?
Jennifer never mentioned Miss Banks' name.
Okay, what did she say?
Concerning that. She told, Jennifer is the one that told me that Miss Banks do not like black people.
That's what I just said.
Well,
so she told you that, correct?
yes, Miss Rosenbaum did.
Okay, and then you went to Miss Banks,
Yes, I did.
and Miss Banks said she never said anything like that.
Yes, she did.
Now, would it surprise you if Miss Banks had said exactly those sort of things to a caseworker? Would it surprise you?
I would know.
Would it surprise you, though?
Listen, I'm not here to judge Miss Banks on her beliefs.
I'm sorry, but I'm asking the questions. Would it surprise you?
I would just,
Why would it surprise
She was
me?
not asking a question. She was giving an answer, Judge. I asked if she
I was giving an answer.
The questions that's being posed to her.
Okay, well, first, it's difficult for me to rule an objection when you're speaking. So when she starts talking, you have to stop talking.
Okay.
And that's just so that I can understand what's going on, okay? And I don't expect that you would know that, but that's the way it works. Because the significant overtalk, I'd like you to restate the question.
Would it surprise you that Miss Banks said exactly that sort of thing to another caseworker? And I'm just asking her, would it surprise her?
Your Honor.
This sounds like speculation.
No, I'm
Sounds like
asking.
you're asking her to speculate.
Okay, I'll move on.
To be judge of character.
Now, you noticed that Layla would stuff her mouth. She ate a lot, right?
She loved food.
So you actually warned Miss Banks about this, didn't you? You told her that she likes to eat a lot of food and stuffs her mouth. Didn't you say that?
I never used the word stuff mouth.
Okay.
She loved to eat.
Fine.